you guys.
Competitive sports can teach us about life. It teaches us how to lose, that you have to work hard in order to win, and that we can get behind sometimes. I think this because I am a 3-sport athlete, and sports are one of the most important things in my life. Sports help me wake up in the morning, whether it's football, basketball, or track practice. Waking up and knowing I have a team that needs me to be there, whether I'm starting in a big part of my team, or if I'm a bench player and helping the varsity team get better. It encourages me every morning to go to school and work hard to keep good grades. In literally every sport, you will face controversy. This will help young kids and young adults learn the hardships of life. I have had so many heartbreaking moments in my life that were related to sports. The last time I have cried was our playoff loss when we got upset in the first round. But going through all that pain and knowing I have one more year left has encouraged me to put everything into my final year and leave no regrets. Sports teach us how to lose. The main rule of sports is you either win or you lose. Losing is one of the hardest feelings you can feel, especially at a young age. When we feel the pain of losing, we never want to feel it again. So we work our hardest to only win. This can translate into real life situations. When we lose, obviously we are not happy. And in most people's heads, we feel like we failed and we failed our team. But what we actually fail to do is realize how far we came and what we accomplished. According to CBS News, former quarterback Jim Kelly of the Buffalo Bills did something no quarterback has ever done before. He led his team to 4 straight Super Bowls, which is a huge accomplishment that will probably never be done again. The only negative is that he lost all 4 of them Super Bowls. Kelly says he has never watched one of them. When asked why, Kelly says, "If I went back, I'd have to repeat that all over my mind. I'm at ease now knowing what we accomplished. Even though we didn't win them, I feel alright with that." This is a great example of how we should take a loss. If anything, we should use it as fuel in order to get better and keep improving. We have to work hard in sports in order to succeed. You can't just be born an athlete. Sure, you can get good genes, but it won't mean anything if you don't work hard for it. Almost every professional athlete has an inspirational story on how they got there. You will never hear one of them say it was easy. According to Grid and Gab, Tom Brady was a late 6th round pick out of Michigan and was 4th on the Patriots depth chart his rookie season. 1 year later, he ended up starting, and we all know how it went from there. Another story is about Shaquem Griffin, who only has one arm. He was the first one-arm player drafted into the NFL. He was at the Seattle Seahawks, but was bumped down to their practice squad in 2020. It is now an NFL free agent. In sports and in life, we can get behind sometimes. No matter what sport or team it is, in order to be good, you have to learn to not give up. Miracles happen in sports. You see it almost every week. A couple of personal experiences from our sophomore year, my team was down 41-13 at halftime. We came back and lost 53-55. The game may not have turned out how we wanted it to, but we proved to everyone and ourselves that we have heart and we don't give up. The second was this past year, my first game starting. We played against our rivals and we were down 34-19 entering the 4th quarter. And with a couple of deep throws and onside kicks, we ended up winning 47-40 and upsetting the 3rd ranked team in the state. That was probably my favorite and the best game I've ever played, and I often use that for motivation. There are many ways sports help improve our lives that I haven't talked about. Sports have helped me to make new friends, get closer with my childhood friends, and improve myself mentally and physically, forget about the bad things off the field. I love sports and I still hate to think about the day my career will be over. Sports teach us about life, including how to lose, how to work hard, that even when we feel we are overwhelmed, we can always get caught back up and finish strong.